A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now he's off and running.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been knocked clear. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bruno Fernandes goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anthony. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Conte. Manchester United have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Hannibal. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Hannibal. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And he's managed to get rid. Piqué. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And Bruno Fernandes! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Conte. Oh, and he's through the middle. Danger averted for now. Brownhill. That's Hannibal. Cullen. Brownhill. Cullen. Burnley finding their passes. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberts gets over and intercepts. And that's going to be a booking. Cullen. That's Hannibal. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Hernandez. Hannibal. Hannibal. Szoboszlai. Bruno Fernandes. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez crosses. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Roberts. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Hannibal. And he cuts out the supply.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brownhill. Roberts. Pulisic. Hannibal. And he's been shifted off it. Hernandez. He has found the way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Pulisic! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Now that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's looking wide. Pulisic. Very nicely done. Hannibal. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
No, he's not getting any further than that.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Real chance here. Great chance! Pulisic! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Burnley can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Brownhill. Defending was strong and firm. Roberts cuts it out. Brownhill. Anthony. Well, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. No way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Roberts. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he'll shoot here. Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 75 minutes is number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A case now of complete control. And it's Messi. He's found a way through.
Number 17, substitution.
And he's in on goal. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Palmer. He's in space and looking for options. Roberts makes the interception. Throw in. Well, there's the clearance. Pedri. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Pedri! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Kubo coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Five minutes left on the clock. Anthony.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's going for goal! That tested the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Burnley have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri. No foul, says the referee. And he's had it nicked away. Palmer. Kimmich. Palmer. Palmer! Oh, it's come loose. Brownhill. And it's Redmond. And that's that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
OK, interesting. And it's Ayew. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And that's put paid to a promising move. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Thomas. Daka. Daka touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
What a throw in. It's a good-looking cross, and that is expertly dealt with. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gets a good foot in there. Palmer shifted it to the flank. And that's a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Ayew. Oh, perfectly measured that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Conte. Kimmich. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. Szoboszlai. A real chance! And he thumps it clear. Just eases him off the ball.
Kimmich really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 33 minutes is number 19, Christian Pulisic.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Szoboszlai. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Keeper's ball.
Justin.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now Soumare.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Piqué. Hernandez. Pulisic is in a really good position out wide. Hernandez. Pulisic.
There will be
Palmer.
1 minute at a
And here's
time.
Kante. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair
First half
reflection
is
of
up
what
and
we've
things
all
are
seen,
looking
Peter.
good.
Some
Let's hope for
incisive
another
play
good
one
show in the
side,
second
battling
half.
qualities on
And
the other.
please welcome our lads
This
to the
game
field.
is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Palmer. And here's Pulisic. Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ayew. And now the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Soumare. Not the most accurate pass. Pulisic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pulisic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Justin. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Skip. Soumare. Cody. Now Fas. Justin. And McAteer. Palmer is being harried and hassled.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Ayew. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Number 5, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field, number 45,
Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Looking to go deep. He's got Tall. They've done it! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Reed.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Leicester can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Osimhen gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Palmer. Number 3, Conte.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 16.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And the keeper beats it away. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
Kimmich gets a foot in here. Pedri. And he has been fouled there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Justin. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Reed. He's looking wide. And he's there to belt it away. Piqué. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Skip. Ricardo Pereira. Reed. Spread it left.
Has been indicated.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always...
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
And a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So here comes the substitution. Pulisic being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And that is that. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned... Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware. See chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Timber. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Hernandez gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to...
Has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Conte driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's being shifted off it. Palmer. Pulisic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Pulisic. Pulisic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Timber. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Osimhen. Partey did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stood up well to him there. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Havertz. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Rice. Good read, needed to be. Kimmich. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gets his pass away. Will play through for the wide man. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Rice plays it short. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Conte. Pulisic going face-to-face with his great rival. Pulisic. Saka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Partey. Saka. Adams spots it and intercepts. Saka. Oh, it's come loose. Over to the left. Pulisic. No, that's been intercepted. Saka. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! He scores! Arsenal are level.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Timber is in a really good position out wide. Partey. Now Ødegaard. Martinelli.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi. Szoboszlai. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Superb goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 11, Lionel Messi.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pressing high and with purpose. Adams. Kimmich. Adams. Hernandez. Now Piqué. Conte. That's a sweet ball, that. Great ball, and he... Havertz! He scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Saka.
That's good play from him.
Havertz. And it's corner.
Substitution.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
He gets big. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's a fine interception. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ødegaard has created one goal already.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5, Partey. Coming on the field is number 20, Jorginho.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball. Timber. Ødegaard.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Here's Pulisic! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ødegaard. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 12.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Pedri.
Number 4, White. Number 33.
Crunching tackle. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Martinelli. Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Ødegaard. And it's Jorginho. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Spread neatly. Saka. Jorginho. Martinelli. Martinelli. Saka goes searching with that cross. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be the final act. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's shifted, has a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's managed to get rid. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Nice bit of trickery. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of them.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 12 minutes is number 21, Gyökeres.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Hits one! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And he can clear it away. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's had it nicked away.
Looking for the runner.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had it taken off him. Spread neatly.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Szoboszlai! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Szoboszlai has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Palmer. Palmer goes pelting down that left-hand side. Keeper sees it all the way. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, that's a key interception. Pulisic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to get it clear. Played back in. Oh, well played, well played. That's a good run down the left. Soboslai on a strong run down the right. Flecken catches it safely.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a little off target. He's looking wide. Well, played right into his path. Now, what about a counter-attack? That looks a good ball through. Now the finish! Piqué. Palmer. Hernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer. Keeper's dealt with that. That's really well cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate. There is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back underway. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. It's gone out for a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, super find. Conte. Oh, he's onto this. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught napping. In with the challenge. And it's Messi. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's through here. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Pulisic has created one goal already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Palmer, he's found a way through. Good read, needed to be.
Match was 72,306. Substitution on the field.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
No, that was never going to make it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 15.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 3.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He should have put that one away.
Pulisic was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
He's had a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got away.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Muscular approach does pay off here. He won't be happy with that one. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to gift it back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Messi.
No, again, there's no way through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. There they go, hunting again.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Great hit! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Listen, and really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And there goes the final whistle.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Manchester United succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage.
As results go, this will do. Maintaining the lead was always a fragile position.
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this...
Big chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. They get a throw in. Soboslai wins the duel this time. James out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. That is good alertness. Fernandez. Well, that pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
James. Now Colwell.
Pedro Neto
Is onto it in a flash.
Pedro Neto
In acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Chalobah gets over and intercepts. Gusto. Fernandez. That has been slung wide.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Could be danger here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
and that could set him on his way. Kimmich.
Palmer. Can he get it through?
Pulisic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Caicedo. And Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Throw in. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Neto.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. He's had a hit! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chalobah. Now James. Gusto. That's a throw. Pulisic. Szoboszlai.
Might want to be careful there.
Fernandez. Colwill. Now he's off and running. Kante does really well there, he is strong. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kimmich. And he was alert to it. And here's Pulisic. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedro Neto has created one goal already.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
Now it's Osimhen. Look at the space. Decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gusto. Palmer. And Chalobah. Colwill. Chalobah. And Gusto. And that is out of play. Palmer. Osimhen. He's in space and looking for options. Played in deep. And he's there to get it away. Fernandez.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Osimhen. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pulisic. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Kante does really well to win the ball there.
The attendance for this
To
match
set
was
free a runner.
31,898.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Palmer. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Barcola gets into some space. He has found the way through. James. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Shot hits one. Fernandes. James. And he's being shifted off it. And the shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 8.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 39. Substitution.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, this could be a chance. He is through here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Decent hit from there. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's been cut out, well played. Pedro Neto might just make this. And here's Messi. Back they go.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Hernandez. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Pedri. There's the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Gusto.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
From Palmer. And Gusto. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared away. Pedri. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Hernandez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Just eases him off the ball. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good.
Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly. That has been cut short. Semenyo. Kluivert.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Barcola. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival.
Kepa can claim that.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's headed upfield.
Strong running down that left flank.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got the shot away!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bruno Fernandes. Back when it goes.
Big chance!
And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams.
Kluivert.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes.
Conte.
Palmer. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Brooks.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that.
And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That looks a cracking ball.
Has a go! In he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Kluivert. Bournemouth ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
And here's Barcola. Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's
Osimhen!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brooks.
Palmer.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Kluivert.
And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Kluivert. Now Zabarnyi. Senesi. Tavernier. Here's Adams. Senesi. Kerkez. Messi. Kerkez. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Brooks. Hernandez powering forward here. Adams. Zabarnyi. Eva Nielsen, his fourth top scorer in the league.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And that is a little undercooked. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Hernandez. Barcola. Palmer. Oh, super find. Osimhen. Showing good feet. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kluivert. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Palmer. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 45.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Coming on the field.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
Number 5.
Senesi calmly anticipates.
Number 21, Euclid. Number 22, Petrin.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Conte.
Messi with the short one.
Replace him is
Smith with the clearance.
16, Rodri. Substitution.
Bournemouth making consecutive changes here.
Substitutions taking place.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Christie. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the keeper beats it away. Hernandez. And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude.
Great hit! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 11.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
No, again there's no way through. That pass has been well intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
82 minutes is number
Manchester
21.
United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Spread it left. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. He's a sharp little ball here. Sinistera. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a shade optimistic. Tavernier. It's Christie. Ouattara.
4 added minutes has
There
been
will be
indicated.
4 extra minutes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Adams is there, and he can pick it up. No way through. And it's Smith. And here's Evan Nielsen. Smith. Bayer catches it safely.
So that's it. It is all over.
Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.